Family, I gotta share this story with y'all. Don't laugh at me, okay? Don't laugh at me. But anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, shalom, aloha, assalamu alaikum, grand rising, we are rising to the top. So my son, right? My son be like, Mom, let's get a dog. And I'm like, I'm scared of dogs. I got bitten when I was a child back in Ghana. And dog owners always be like, don't run. How you gonna tell me not to run when the dog is running towards me? Of course I'm gonna run. And it was a neighbor's dog. It's my house, the next neighbor. And I play in the house, and sometimes the dog see me, don't say nothing, but I don't know what happened that day. It was just, I think maybe not knowing what I know now, I believe the dog wanted to play. Yeah, and I believe when they see you running, they think you're playing with them. And I just kept running. Everybody go, stop running. And then it got my ass. Yeah, I think I still have, I'm trying to touch it and see. I think I still have this scar. It's a little scar. And I thought I was going to die. Because in Africa, they say if a dog bites you, you are going to die. And I'm running. I went to my grandma and I said, Mama, Mama, the dog bit me. What dog? Joy. The name of the dog is Joy. Joy bit me. Why? Oh, they would just come here. I was running. And then, my grandma said, let me see. I was bleeding. Yeah. But anyway. So my son will say, Mommy, I want a dog. And I'm like, nah, I don't hate animals because I watch a lot of animal videos and I don't know, I connect with them when I see their eyes and some of the things they do, it makes me laugh, right? But I like fish, like I want a big aquarium and I like birds. I always say I'm gonna get me a parrot. I don't know yet, but I like birds. I like animals in general. I'm afraid because I got bitten, right? And for cats, I'm allergic. There's a cat downstairs, and let me tell you something. That cat smacked me the other day. I never knew, because every time I go to the store, I play with the cat. I'll be like, "Hey, what's up, boo?" It's a boy. I'll be like, "What's up, boo? How you doing?" And then it will come, but I'll be like, "Social distancing. You gotta stay over there." You know what I'm saying? And I'll talk to the cat, and I just play with the cat. So one day I went to the store to go buy bread, and the cat was following me, and I'm like, "Don't follow me, boo." All right, go ahead. I'll follow you. You go. The cat was like, no, princess, I'll follow you. I said, nah. I'm over there chatting with the cat. I said, no, baby, you go. I'll follow you. The cat is standing there looking at me like, meow, meow. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to follow you. So I said, fine. I'm going to go. Don't follow me. The cat said, so I proceed to walk, go get the bread. And he followed me. And I'm like, why are you following me? I turned around, grabbed the bread, and I said, okay, go. I'm going to follow you. The cat said, no, I'm going to follow you. So I said, okay. I turned around again. I said, don't follow me this time. That's what the cat did. I turned around. I'm leaving. I'm going to go pay for the bread. And the cat went boom, like, yo, I was dying. The cat smacked me, smacked my leg. Because, I'm moving like left, right, left, pow. Their little head, it went pow. And I'm like, what? The store owner and all the people in the store were cracking up. I turned around and the cat turned around and looked at me. The cat told me that, princess, I smack you. What you gonna do? And I'm like, boy, why you smack me like that? And the cat said, well, you always tell me not to touch you. I touch you today. What's gonna happen? So I'm standing there going back and forth with the cat. Yeah, and then as soon as it hit me, when it smacked me, it moved like it moved. It didn't move away, but now it won't follow me. So now it just standing there looking at me, and I'm talking back to this cat, and the cat go meow, and I'm like, yeah, keep playing with me. So every time I pass by, even if I don't buy anything from the store, and the door is closed, I'll see the cat. I'm like, what's up, buddy? And it will come to me. Or even when I go to the store, or sometimes when I pass, because the lady that owned the store, she got the same name as my aunt, the one that brought me here. So sometimes I call her auntie. I'll call her Auntie Fatty, Auntie Fatty. She'll be like, hey, and she calls me baby. I'm just the same age. I'm like one of her kids, so she called me baby. And every time I pass by, I'll put my head. I'll be like, what's up, boo? And every time I say what's up, boo, the cat will come out. It will come out, and as soon as it's coming towards me, I'm like, boo, you know me and you, our relationship is long distance. I want you to stay right there. So that's my cat, my situation, my fight with the cat. I love the cat though. I never pet it because it will make me sneeze and I'll start itching. Yeah, but I'll talk to the cat. I will talk to the cat. Sometimes when I talk to it, you go like this. It will blink and it will just move the head to another side. It has green eyes, beautiful cat. And so back to the dog. So my son came home, and he said, Mom, my dad's cousin, I know her. She got 4 dogs and she's gonna give dad one. So I said, okay. I went to drop my son off and I wanted to use the bathroom. So I asked my ex, I'm like, can I use the bathroom? He was like, yeah. He didn't tell me there was a dog in the house. He opened the door because some I don't go in his apartment. The only time I go in there is maybe I want to pee or I want to wash my hands, right? That's the only time I will enter. I always stand by the door. I'll knock. He will ask and I'm like, it's me. He opened the door and then my son will go and I'll just turn back. So he opened the door and I was like, yeah, come in. He opened the door and the dog is a pit bull. It's a pit bull, black and white. And I'm like, now my ex name is Ray, right? Yo, I should have recorded this because the way I'm gonna say it, it won't sound funny. If you'd have seen the video, it would have actually made you laugh. So I'm like, oh my God, it's a puppy. It just came, it climbed onto me like a baby trying to give you a hug. It's climbing onto me. And I'm like, oh my God, my inside is shaking. And my ex said, don't move. We just want to play with you. Just don't move. Just stay right there. And I'm standing there like a statue. Oh my God. This is exactly how I sound. I sounded like a little kid. I sounded like a little kid. I said, oh my God, Ray, please, can you come here? Please come here. And then he kept telling me, don't move. I'm like, I know. And the dog is just, climbing up and just jumping up. And I'm like, please come here. Just come here. And then he came and y'all don't want to know. Y'all don't want to know. I'm telling y'all this. If I was in a relationship, right? And my man had walked in and saw the way I was holding on to my ex, he would have thought I was doing something with him. You see how when a child is scared and they hold their parent like that? Now I told you I'm 5'3". My ex is tall, 5'11", 5'10". I grabbed him. I grabbed him like that. And then he said, just stand like that. I'm like, okay. And then he said, Mason, that's a name. And then I'm like, just put the dog in the cage. And then, he put the dog in the cage. I went and washed my hands. Then the following week, I went to drop my son off again. The dog was in the cage. And I'm like, can I come in and see the dog? He was like, yeah. So I went in there. And I'm like, can you come? Don't leave me. And I'm telling you, I held him. Like, you see how my hand is like that? That's how I was holding on to him like a little baby. and my ex, he don't have a sense of humor. So he just standing there like, just don't move, just stay like that. He just want to smell you. And I'm like, okay, but you gotta understand, I'm scared of dogs. And I swear to God, I saw my grandmother. I was standing still, but my inside, my legs, my knee, everything was just, my inside was going like a bobblehead. That's how my inside was shaking, like earthquake. I was shaking like this. But on the physical, you don't see it, right? So I said, I want to feel, I want the dog to touch me. So the cage is closed and I'm holding on to my ex and I had my hand on the cage like that and the dog goes, just licking and my hand felt so weird. I'm like, Ray, why it feels so weird? I've never felt like, I don't know how to put in words, like and the nose, the lips, and the teeth is like, it's not biting me, but it's my first time. So I'm standing there like, oh my God, Ray, it feels something in my back. My head's just standing there. And my son and his older brother, so I call them my sons, both of them were just laughing. My son said, Mommy, it's okay. Got it off. The following weekend, because my son sees that every week. So the following week, I went to drop him off again. And so now every time I drop him off because of the dog, I'll go in there. So I went in there and my ex was laying in his bed. So I called both of my sons, my son and his older brother. I'm like, come here, come be my support system. They came in and I'm holding on both of them. I'm calling on my oldest son, which is my son's oldest brother. I'm like, Maury, hold me. I call him Buddhist Think. And I call my son Big Head. So I'm like, Big Head, you stand right here, don't go. So they were like, Mommy, he's just playing with you. And I'm like, okay, can you open the cage, like the top? So they open it and the dog, now it's not laying down, it's standing up and it's trying to crawl on me. and I want to pet because I've never pet a dog before. So I'm standing there, I'm like, they were like, Mom, just stay right. Both of them, moms, just stay right there. It's not gonna do nothing. And the dog, and guess what? I felt the pulse. I felt the pulse of a dog for the first. I'm 30 something years old. I have never pet a dog. I never. Let me tell you something. Oh my God, the hand, cause it went like that to grab me and it touched me, and yo, it's soft. And I didn't feel the nails. I don't know if they pushed their nails inside, but I didn't feel like the nails. It just like the inside like this. If it was so soft, and it was just not my face, but like my body, my hand. It was going like that. I was like, oh my God, I felt the hand. I felt the pulse. It's so, and I'm standing there the whole time. It's so soft. And my boys were like, Mom, just open your hand and let it smell you, right? So I had my hand and the dog, and now it's climbing on me, like, it's climbing on me, and my son, my older son, was petting it. So I said, Maury, I said, Buddhist thing, Maury, I want to pet it too. And then he held, oh my God, I love my boys, okay? I'm a boy mom. I love my boys. But maybe I might have a daughter someday. I'm waiting for some of y'all men out here to hit me up. Just be a good father, okay? That's all I want. But anyway, so my son, he said, okay, go like that. He grabbed my hand, and it was so beautiful, this little boy. My older son is 11 and my son is 10. They're 2 years apart. I'm 9, they're 2 years apart. And he held my hand, and the first time I pet a dog, I pet like the head. It's a pit bull. And it's a big dog. My ex is telling me it's a baby, and all my boys are laughing at me. They say, Mom, it's a baby. It's only 8 months old. I said, 8 months old? This dog look like it's a teenager. This is not a baby. This is a teenager. Yo, my boys were laughing. My ex just, my ex is laying in his bed and looking at me, shaking his head. And I know he's saying, yeah, this girl, she never changed. He knows I'm funny, but he don't react. He just like that. He's just like a tree. He just stayed there. So I pet the dog. I pet the head, and how do I? Oh, but y'all see my hair, right? So I'm going like that, and the face keeps going up, and I'm like, boy, I'm not used to you like that. Because when my son do it, pet the head, like the back of his head, it will go up. It's like the head is going up, and my son will go like that to the face, and it will lick. And so I'm doing the same thing, and it's like that the mouth is coming towards my hand, and I'm like, no, I just want your hand. I want to pet. And I pet the dog, y'all. I pet a dog. And my kids were laughing at me. They said, Mom, it's a baby. I said, nah, let me tell you something. You 11 years old. If you was 11 years old in the dog world, 11-year-old dog, it means they are 200 million years old. And I'm like, you see your dad? Your dad is 40-something years old. If your dad was a dog, he would be a great grandpa. Yo, they were cracking out. I'm like, and it's not a puppy. Because one of my girlfriends that do my makeup, she has a puppy, right? And it's this big. It's small puppy. It don't grow. It's the same size. Every time I go get my makeup, this puppy is still the same size. Now that's a baby. The pig pole I'm talking about, it's not a baby. If it's a human being, I'm telling you, it's a teenager. When I said that, my ex had a little like smirk on his face, and I was like, I'm leaving. So I wanted to share this story with y'all. I know y'all might think I'm crazy, but y'all don't know. It's my first time touching an animal, touching a dog. And not only touch, I pet the dog. So yes, this is my story of the dog and the cat. Yeah, I had a fight with the cat and I pet a dog. Yes, I am happy. I can't wait to go back on Friday. I want to touch it again. I want to touch the dog again. I believe that dog might help me overcome my fear. I could be wrong. I said I believe. And then one of my bros got a snake. I used to go to his crib like all the time. We go chill. And he got a snake. And I'm like, what is wrong with you, bro? Why you gotta get a snake? And I was like, I'm not coming to your apartment. And every time he'd be like, come on, sis, let's go. I'm like, nope. I went there a few times. It was a baby snake. But now he said it's big. I think it's python, yellow and black. Yeah, I said, bro, I'm not coming. Because he played too much. I might go there one day and he's going to take it out of the cage and put it around my neck. That day, if anybody put a snake on my neck, just dig my grave. I'm going to die. I will die. Even though I like watching snakes video because they fascinating, you know, the way they move and they, you know, I know I love animals. I will watch the videos. I'll go to the zoo. I could spend the whole day looking at snakes, but don't bring them to me. I am very, very afraid. So yes, family, I hope this video put a little smile on your faces because it did. I'm excited and I can't wait for Friday to drop my son off and touch the dog again. I want to get used to it. And maybe I might get a dog, you never know. Thank you for watching. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. African kisser. One love. Give yourself a hug.